15th of April 2023, San Marcos, Tecatitlan, Guatemala. Day 2. Today was a strange day. I woke up feeling really good. I did my usual routine. I took the dogs out, I put the kettle on, I cleaned the kitchen, I turned the lights off, I watered the plants, I made my mate, I did my magical script, tick. I did my self-concept, tick. I did vibe boosters, tick. I did a gratitude blitz, tick. And then I don't know what happened. I have just been really emotional all day, and there's a festival happening in town, and I know there's this part of me that's like, come on, Spiral, you're here in this new country, in this new town, and there's a festival and there's workshops and there's stuff going on. And I was like, I just can't. My energy is so wanting to be contained, and I didn't want to go and talk to people and deal with people. And so I stayed here at the casa all day, and just really honored where my energy level was at, and the fact that I think that sometimes when we travel, we take it for granted, that we're just going to be, it's all good, we can just keep moving and do this and do that. And from the time that I left Australia, I've been traveling slowly. Like, I flew from Australia to Ecuador. I had 2 days after my flight in Quito, but then I went straight to Zurich-Pamba in the mountains, and I stayed there for 2 months. And then I stayed in Cuenca for a month. And I've realized that I don't like fast travel. I like to travel slowly, because I like to immerse myself in a place and get a feel for a place, and there's no rush. If I've learnt anything over the last 9 months, is that there's no rush. Like, time is an illusion. Time is a construct. Time is whatever I decide that it is, like, there is nowhere to be and nothing to do. And so far, one of the biggest gifts of my travels has been the movement from concepts that I've held intellectually for years into more of like a felt sense embodiment. So knowing that time is an illusion has taken on a whole new meaning now that I am moving through my days just in flow. Like, if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it. What a gift. If I don't feel like going into town, I don't go into town. So yeah, I've been feeling kind of emotional today as well, and I think part of that is acclimatizing to having left behind like a really beautiful had a really beautiful month in San Chris with really awesome people. Like, it was a really beautiful constellation of the right people coming together at the right hostel at the right time, and just sharing time and space together, and music, and yeah, it was really magical. And now I'm in this new environment, so there's like another layer of who I think I am being stripped back, because here I am in a new place, again, new country, fortunately not a new language, because I'm still getting my tongue around Spanish, but still new. Like, it's very similar, but it's still different, And I have responsibilities here that I haven't had any responsibilities really for 9 months. What a gift. And now I do. And so I'm adjusting to that as well. And just adjusting to just a new environment, new people, new animals, new vibe, and this lake is really potent, and I can't help but feel that being in such close proximity to this lake that has an ancient city buried under it, and I think it's only like 10 meters under the surface, not that deep, but I feel like the lake is actually, I look at the lake every day, and I haven't necessarily gone down to sit at the lake every day. I've been down twice out of the 2 days that I've been here. But just being in, like, I can see the lake from where I live, and just being in this constant presence with it and communing with it, like, this lake is affecting the waters in me. How could it not? This epic, huge, powerful body of water is affecting this body of water, because I am 70% water. And so I found myself in tears today for memories floating through and creating this, making me cry, things that I haven't thought about in years. And yeah, it's been a really emotional day today. So, but I also had 2 really amazing phone calls. One with a beautiful friend who's in Brazil. We'd been we'd been talking about having a phone call for ages, and it finally happened, so that was really beautiful. And sharing moments, and then a really amazing chat with my dear friend who I was living with in San Cristobal, and her and I are planning to make more YouTube content, because she asks really good questions, and it turns out I have a lot of answers. I just don't know how to begin sharing the information that I have. So I think this is going to work out really well. So I feel like, although today wasn't super productive, I didn't catch up on all of the Zoom calls that I wanted to catch up on, and I didn't take the dogs for a massive long walk, because 2 of them went off and went up to the other property to hang out with the other dogs up there, and then the 3rd dog decided to climb under a fence and get into a compost pit, and so by the time I got them all back, I was not willing to then go for another long walk. We made it halfway, but I think in the end I was like, I actually feel like I didn't get the walk that I needed. But maybe tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, because there's a kirtan event tomorrow that I'd really like to go to. I hear it's very good here. So yeah, celebrating the little wins, like the phone calls, the new project, at least working out my call schedule so that I don't stop missing Zoom calls and I can actually try and jump on them, because I really need to be in the vibration of the work that I want to do. I really need to be being inspired by people who are in my uplines in the 2 businesses I've invested in, because I know that I have the makings of a really awesome success story. I just have to move beyond. I have to find the bridge between the $0 and the sale, the first sale. It's just, I know as soon as there's one sale, the rest will come, because that's how it works. And it's actually pretty amazing. I can go from having I've invested in in a Najik, this company that does the amazing water ionizers, my investment at the moment is $1,000, $1,035, and I'm on a payment plan, so I'm paying it off. But the potential return on that is thousands of dollars, and it doesn't have to take a long time. So I think part of me is feeling like today was a bit of a slump day, and I think that's because I'm shifting and because I'm changing and because things are opening up. So it's allowing stuff to get stirred up. And I've been saying for years that if you want to heal it, you have to feel it. And so today has just been a real feeling day, and who knows, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But today was actually a good day. I had some really nice connections with some of the guests, some of the ladies here as well. Good conversations. I've had good conversations, and I got gifted a block of chocolate. So I guess that's a win. Like pure cacao, Guatemalan cacao. Better chocolate than any. Like, I love Mexico, but the chocolate is better here. I'm just gonna say it. They put too much sugar in it in Mexico, at least the ones that I tried. And I tried a few. I kept looking for good chocolate, and I did not find it in Oaxaca or in Chiapas. But here tonight I had good chocolate. So signing off for day 2, feeling, actually just feeling. Don't need to put a word on the end of that. I'm just feeling, and that's okay. And I'm feeling, and I'm remembering that I'm in female form. I am in the feminine form, which means my cycle is a lunar cycle, which means it's gonna look like this, and that's okay. And I don't need to push myself into the construct of linear time and productivity and all this other stuff that is a result of patriarchal dominance over the world and the world operating. The world has been set up, all the systems that we have in place for working hours and productivity and what all that means. It's all very masculine, and that's not how I flow. That's not who I am, and I'm gonna stop making myself wrong for that, because there ain't nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with being a woman in a woman body, in feminine energy, flowing in a feminine flow. And on that note, I'm gonna take myself off into some beautiful feminine dreamscapes. Well, who knows? Dreams are whatever they are, but I think that's all I need to say for today. So, day 2 complete.